Hey, it's Cornell from the Build Wealth Canada show. And if you haven't heard of the show before, it's actually the top ranked investing podcast in Canada. And it's helped thousands of Canadians like yourself learn and optimize how to invest. Now, if you've already tried learning how to invest, specifically here in Canada, then you already know that while there are definitely some great books and blog posts out there, there isn't really an in depth, step by step video guide that shows you how to actually do everything from beginning to end. This course is the solution to that problem and is actually the number one question and request that I get asked by listeners of the show. Now, in the course, you actually get to look over my shoulder so you can see how to actually invest every single month. You'll see exactly where I go, where to click, and how to avoid the most common and critical investing mistakes made by Canadians. Plus, you'll get full access to all the tools and resources that I personally use when I invest every month. Now, on top of all that, you get unlimited support directly from me in case you have any questions. And what's also unique about the course is that the success of the Build Wealth Canada show has actually allowed me to interview the top experts when it comes to investing here in Canada. And so, after interviewing dozens of experts myself, many of which who have actually been guests on the show, I've taken all the best practices that they and I use and incorporated them into the course. So you're not just learning from me, but from the combined knowledge of some of the top investing experts in Canada. Now, you're probably already convinced that you should start investing. We hear about it all the time and know that it's something we should all do. But what holds Canadians back is that the whole subject of investing for your retirement is pretty much shrouded in mystery. In fact, there are companies out there that spend millions of dollars on advertising to make this subject sound more complicated than it really is, so that you hopefully just give up, give them all your money, and let them do everything for you while they charge ridiculously high hidden fees on the back end. In fact, Canada has some of the highest fees in the world when it comes to this. And studies have shown that basically by taking these approach and paying these fees, you can actually cut your wealth from investing by 40% by the time you retire. And over your lifetime, it can cause you to literally pay hundreds of thousands of dollars in hidden fees. Now, if that doesn't motivate you to want to learn how to do this yourself, then I don't know what will. But of course, I totally get it. Learning to invest yourself can be scary. There are lots of things that can go wrong if you don't know what you're doing. And at the end of the day, you're investing real money that you worked really hard to earn. But let's face it, this isn't something that you can just put on the back burner and deal with later. The clock is basically ticking, and every minute that you delay investing for your retirement is a minute that the money isn't growing and compounding and working hard for you so that you can actually retire early and live the kind of lifestyle that you want. The longer you wait, the harder it is to catch up, and the more you have to invest later just to get back to that same level of wealth. Now, when I first started investing, I wish that I had someone that could have shown me how to set everything up properly, what not to do, and let me watch as they did their monthly investments. It would have been amazing to actually see their screen, see exactly what they do every month, step by step, and explain how they do it and why they do it that way so that I can go in, understand it, and then start doing it myself. Well, with this course, this is exactly what I did, and you can do it all yourself at your own pace so that you feel comfortable with the process. Now let's dive into what's included as part of the course. But before we do that, if you have any questions about the course right now, you can actually click on the bottom right hand of the screen to chat with me directly. So feel free to reach out and ask me any questions that you may have. Alright, so in the course, you get 18 in-depth video training sessions showing you exactly how to do everything from start to finish. And it's actually over 4 hours of comprehensive video training, and it's all backed by unlimited support and updates. Next, you get the tool that I personally use, which tells you how much of each investment or ETF to buy every month based on your asset allocation, so your mix between stocks and bonds, and the investments that you already own. Next, you get 3 cost analysis spreadsheets to help you see and compare different investment options from among the most popular choices in Canada. Last but not least, you get the investment tracking tool that I personally use to save money on taxes, prevent overcontribution fees, and save time when doing taxes at the end of the year. Now, the course is split up into 3 phases to tackle the most popular and critical investing questions, as well as teach you what you need to know step by step. The first phase is all about building a strong foundation. We talk about what index investing actually is, what ETFs actually are, why are they so popular, and what you can expect when you invest in them. We also look at some of the other options available to you when it comes to investing for your retirement in Canada and how they all compare, such as whether you should purchase mutual funds or ETFs. Also, if you've already been reading blogs and books on the subject for a while, then you've probably heard of other low-cost options such as TDE series funds and Tangerine. I go over these in great detail too so that you can understand what they actually cost and so you can make an informed decision before you invest. Last but not least, I answer the question, how much do I need to actually start investing? And I actually made this video available to you right now for free so that you can check it out and get a sneak peek of the course. You can view the whole video by scrolling down to the free sample lesson section below. Next, phase 2 is all about giving you the tools you need to get set up and giving you the knowledge you need so that you can choose the right investments for you and successfully execute everything. Here, I cover questions such as, which investments or ETFs should you consider buying and why? In other words, I show you the ones that I personally buy every month and I explain how and why I chose them. I also give you valuable resources that you can use to find the investments that are right for you. I also answer questions like, what exactly should you do to pay the lowest fees when it comes to investing? And what's considered to be a low fee when it comes to investing? Also, where do you find these fees on the investments that you're actually considering buying? Of course, a big part of investing is being set up with the right discount broker that can keep your costs at a minimum. In this part, I answer which brokerage should you use and why. I also show you how to actually set up an account properly so you can start buying investments with as little fees as possible. Of course, I also show you how to actually fund your account and how to integrate everything with your RRSP and TFSA so you can take advantage of the massive tax savings that they offer. In this phase, I also help you determine how much of each investment you should buy. This is also known as your asset allocation. In other words, how much should you invest in stocks versus bonds? And how should you split your money between Canadian, US, or international markets? And to help you even more with this, I give you quizzes that you can take to help you determine what asset allocation is right for you. I also explain what rebalancing actually is, why it's critical, and how to actually do it. And just so you know, the tool that I built, which comes with the course, will do this for you automatically. So you won't need to go out there and start building your own spreadsheets, as I've already done all of that for you. And last but not least, I also help you determine how often you should make changes to your portfolio. Then in phase 3, I show you exactly step by step how to execute everything. In other words, I show you how to actually buy the investments and how to do it in the most cost-efficient way. Also, I show you how to take into account the investments you may already own, as well as factoring in your desired asset allocation, so your mix between your stocks and your bonds. Now, taking all of that into account, I show you how to determine the amount of each investment that you should buy. I also share with you the industry best practices that you should be using when buying the investments. And I'll show you how to use the tools I developed that take care of all the difficult tasks and math for you automatically. This way you can quickly and easily invest confidently every month and not have to struggle with creating your own spreadsheets and formulas, all the while worrying that maybe you made a mistake somewhere. And you get to see all of this as an actual recording of my screen, where you see me literally invest my own real money in the exact same way that I do every single month. So you actually see a recording of the entire process from start to finish, so you can follow along at your own pace and watch it as many times as you want until you feel comfortable doing it yourself. Of course, I stand behind the course 120%, so if you have any questions, I'm just a phone call or email away. And as if that wasn't enough, I've also included 4 bonuses that are yours free when you register for the course. Alright, so the first bonus is you get unlimited upgrades forever, and so you get the latest version of the program now and all future upgrades for free. And the reason this is important is that videos will continue to be added to the course based on your feedback, based on your questions, and the feedback and questions of other members. So all these content upgrades are also yours for free forever. There's no expiry date once you get this bonus, and upgrades are added automatically, so you always have the newest version with all the latest content as soon as you log in. The next bonus is you get priority support. So you can contact me by phone, you can send me an email, or if worst comes to worst, we can even do an online remote support session where you see my screen or I see your screen and we can work through any questions you have that way. For bonus 3, you'll get the How to Find the Right Financial Advisor PDF guide. And so while the course will teach you what you need to know to invest, it can still be a good idea to have a financial advisor to basically help you with things like retirement planning, tax optimization, estate planning, and ensuring that you have sufficient insurance as well. So for this purpose, we have created a PDF guide on how to find the right financial advisor in Canada. So the guide goes into the top questions to ask before choosing your financial advisor, or to ask your existing advisor if you already have one. The guide includes questions to ask about the advisor themselves, the firm they work for, investment-specific questions to ask, financial planning-specific questions to ask, and other important factors to consider, and key advisor traits to look for before choosing a financial advisor. All right, so the fourth bonus is you get a free extended trial period. And so normally when you go to the store and you go to buy something, oftentimes you'll be able to return it within 30 days if you don't like it. And sometimes there's restrictions about what you can return and what you can't. Well, in this case, I don't want you to feel pressured or rushed to do the course or worry about, are you able to return it if you don't like it or anything like that. So basically, you can have 60 days to try the entire course risk-free. So 2 entire months, you can take your time, you can try out the course, and if for whatever reason you feel that the course isn't right for you or isn't what you were expecting, whatever the case may be, it doesn't matter. You'll basically receive a full refund, no questions asked, and no hard feelings. So the reason I'm offering you this chance to basically try the course risk-free like this is because I think the course can really teach you what you need to know to invest properly and to avoid costly mistakes. And I know you'll be able to see all that once you have full access to the course. And so that's why I say, you can have the whole 2 months to try it out at your own pace, and then you'll basically see the value that it provides. And the last little caveat I wanted to say is that you can actually secure your discounted price now and receive lifetime access and unlimited content upgrades. So while the course already has everything you need to start and continue investing, it will continue to expand with new videos and guides based on member questions and feedback. And so all this exclusive new content that's going to be published in the future will be added to the course. And the price of the course will continue to increase because obviously new content is being added, and so the course is being even more comprehensive and even more valuable. So you can secure basically the discounted price for it right now and receive the free content upgrades forever as they get released. Alright, so click the Add to Cart button below to secure your discounted price. You'll get instant access to the entire course, you'll get all the bonuses, all the support and updates, and if for whatever reason you don't like the course, then just send me a quick email and I'll give you a full refund, no questions asked, and no hard feelings. Alright, so click on the Add to Cart button and I'll see you in the course. Cheers!